A new stream. We are streaming, and now we are recording. Sometimes I can't pronounce words. Hi, I'm Fashion Joe, and you're here watching this editing stream. Hot diggity dog. Today we are working with the greatest charity of all time. I am talking about Wheels for Humanity, and we're gonna do it up good. We got our Scratch VO. We got our intro music selected. I might change music cues as it goes throughout, but we're feeling out the process. That's mostly what we're focusing on right now. So let's get to it. All right, so yep, I got the script up, and I've got my first shot in. What is the script? What are we focusing on? So I'm just getting the intro going. This is an estimated 3-minute video. I think it's going to be a lot shorter. We'll see. All right, we got sweeping global footage, winding rural roads, bustling city markets, individuals using assistive products, physical therapy sessions. All right, so with this, let's just check out where I am. I'm going to turn off the pages. There we go. We don't need it anymore. So I found the shot. I secretly put a little bit of motion to it. Because if we just watch the straight up clip, this is what it is. I thought that was just such cool movement going right through whatever this plant is. That's just great. I like that. Anyways, so I put a little bit of motion on it. Started zoomed in here, 144%. And I changed the anchor point to make it her, because by default, your anchor point is in the center of the screen, or the center of the frame. So I pushed it over here, so that way, when we're zoomed in and zooming out, this is really going to be the focus. So let's see how that plays. Yeah, I definitely wanted you to get that sense of scope. I could maybe play with the anchor point just a little bit more. I'm only going this way so we can see more of that wheelchair, right? And where would it be better if it was a little bit more like there? I'm trying to determine where center screen would be. I think maybe that'll be all right. So let's watch that. Yeah, I think that's a lot smoother. You're getting that real sense of scope. I mean, maybe even zoom in more. What is the source material? If I right click, I want to reveal one project. We're 2398. Okay, so we got a 4K image. I think, what's our timeline? Our timeline is also 4K. So if this is playing as a 1080 video, we got a lot of room to push in. So I think that's going to be the final deliverable, but I'm not too sure. Here we go. I mean, just for kicks, we'll make it 200. Once again, moving that anchor point because I want her to be in frame. And maybe that's all right there. That might be good. Let's see. Oh! The problem. The problem with doing what I just did. So now I'm going to undo everything. All right. We got to do this again. Okay. Maybe we'll just get rid of position. I don't want to focus on position. Or no, maybe it is important. Okay. So, if we're going to be okay with position keyframe, might as well just punch it in and make it that 200, because that's what I wanted. And so now, what is it? Should be 1920. No. 1080? Nope. 0? Nope. Man, oh man, where's that getting around? That looks like that's, I don't know what the hell that would be. There. That looks good enough. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. And of course, I could always really smooth out the keyframes if I wanted to, but fuck that. We're working on a rough cut or assembly edit. We're not really going to be that nitpicky at this stage. We gotta figure out our other shots. So, what's the first line of dialogue?
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community.
Damn Skippy. Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community. So, we might do a couple of aerial shots here. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. I've got so much footage. Let's look at our selects. Which our selects are about an hour 16. Okay. Just talking about participating. I mean, I like those shots. I think I want to start with something that's just different. Oh, okay. So I was using Ecuador. Yeah, pretty damn epic looking. Yeah, continued. So, yeah, this begs a question. Do I try to jam pack a bunch of different stories at the top? Or do I make one person sole focus? I don't know. So right now, I'm just clicking into selects. I'm just getting a general idea of stuff. This El Salvador just might be exactly what I'm looking for. He's walking with his daughter. Well, so we're really far out. Do I want to contrast with the punch-in? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do yet. Indo. Oh yeah, this kid's great. She would be great with interacting with community. Yeah, I haven't really thought about what I wanted to do. Okay, I mean, this is another good one if you wanted to be a little bit more vague at the top. I don't know. Phantom Max. Let's go back over here. Burp. I think before we show the wheelchair, maybe we should see if there's another. Maybe just a face shot so people know this is a person, a human being. I'm not doing this like, I don't know, necessarily the most effective way. I'm just trying to, okay, well, don't have to be that shot anyways. Unless it was not my selects, if I just go straight to the V1s of Indo. Let's see. These are all just the straight entire clips. No, this looks exactly like the same thing. That's not helpful. Boop. I think string out. That's where I would find it. Oh yeah, look at that. Tons of stuff. Make sure I don't get that audio scrub noise. Yeah, now is this a zoom in? I can't tell if this is a zoom in or if this is just like, what is this? Okay, I think that's I mean, it almost looks like a freaking still picture, that push-in. I mean, I like that it establishes the city. I really would like more. Oh, this was like all string out. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Maybe that's it. Can it tie in?
Everyone.
It's like, do we go long then short? Yeah. It feels like it needs something slow. Slow-mo-ish. See what we got here. This is just kind of the interview. And the line, once again, is everybody deserves to be a part of the community, right?
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community.
Participate fully. Okay. I definitely want it to be more of a community shot for that line, too. I do.
Like, well, when I don't.
Okay, right. So I know we're going to be using him for some specific stuff. Same with her. I think it's mostly the people from Kenya that were doing really specific stuff. Oh, okay, yeah! I just like the gang of people this guy's with. He's got a fucking posse, man. Alright. A little cool going through the jungle. Right. There's that little kid there. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This could be kind of like an interesting shot to go. First of all, the wheelchairs are both moving in the same direction, right? They're all going frame right. I mean, it could be interesting. Oh my god, I got so many selects open. Alright. Back to the goodness. This could be maybe.
Everyone.
Could be interesting. Okay. First, we need to have this all fit. So if I highlight all, right click, I think, is it scaled to frame size or fit to frame? If I fit to frame, yeah, I mean, it scales it up anyways. You can see it's over here at 200. That's... Okay, I think I want to cut to... Oh, look at that. Right when I want to make a cut. It's already there. We'll shorten that, and this shot doesn't feel appropriate. At this point, we're still pretty far away from the subject. We're close. Right, I kind of just want to go straight to him. There you go. I just like getting little mouth movements. We're just gonna see if this works. Oh, I put it in the same damn shot. Because you know what I gotta do? I have to match frame. Okay. Okay, I don't want to see the face yet. Yeah. I guess we can kind of keep it a little bit more anonymous at the top.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community.
So now we've got to find a shot for that to work. Boy, howdy.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community. Who do I want for that? We've got to load the sequence. Maybe it looks like someone who really wouldn't be able to function too well. That's what I'm kind of thinking. We've got the teacher. I mean, she'll be good for later. We can definitely hook back around. I wonder if just that as being kind of another distant shot, but could be interesting.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in.
Yeah, okay. I can use this guy's story. So this will be a two-shot. To participate fully. So he's getting some aid there. Let's see. Maybe right when he's taking that turn.
That's it. Good. Yes.
Okay. Let's see if that will work.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just make it someone else. We can still keep this montage going of seeing different people. We don't need to stay with the same people, huh? Okay. I'm kind of liking these shots so far, these 4 shots.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community.
All right, so now we need a good community shot. Community. All right. Oh, good community? Maybe this is when we can get a really good face. Oh, maybe we go back to Ecuador. Or no, El Salvador, right? Where was that? Oh. Maybe it was Ecuador. Indo? Yes, Indo. This girl. Oh, ooh. There you go. That's a fun one. All right, here you go. Let's see her. I'm looking for right before he turns his head, because that will draw your focus a little bit. And then turning back forward and smiling and laughing. Yeah. All right, that seems like a killer shot. I think that's the ones I want. All right, bam.
Able to participate fully in their community, regardless of ability.
Maybe they can go a little bit later.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community.
Okay, how about... And maybe this just needs to move down a little bit.
Able to participate fully in their community, regardless of ability.
And I can cut before regardless. Fit to frame.
To participate fully in their community, regardless of ability.
So, regardless of ability, I think I know exactly where I want to go for that. I want to go to this Ukrainian kid. Because I think that's important. Oh boy, yeah, this footage tears me up a lot. Seeing this kid. All right, we got the nice. All right, you're a good candidate. Maybe I'll sneak a peek at some other people. Oh, maybe regardless of ability, we can just show. Yeah, maybe it's just like the mother shot here. Regardless of ability. Okay. Love. I want to get that hand in action.
Should be able to participate fully in their community, regardless of ability. Regardless of ability.
Because this can be a two-shot. Get that close up. Oh, maybe this reverse angle would be cool too. Oh my goodness.
Regardless of ability. Regardless of ability.
Maybe that's where it needs to be.
Regardless of ability.
All right, we're gonna. This has to be an ability shot.
Regardless of ability.
Regardless of ability. I mean, it's like, yes, but I also want to see more of the kid in there in that shot. Now, did I just cut that early? Oh, it's because the guy walks in. That's why I did that. This shot makes him the focus. Okay.
Regardless of ability. regardless of ability. Regardless of ability.
It's like I kind of want this just to be a series of really quick shots. Boom, boom. And then, oh, maybe now we can go to the loving shot. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm kind of curious if they got some footage of this kid just on his own without anyone trying to really help. That's better framed. Not gonna worry about that one. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, also that's a little bit more life. That's definitely a little bit more life out of him, regardless of ability.
Regardless of ability. Regardless of ability. Regardless of ability.
It's like trying to determine.
Regardless of ability.
Like this shot just seems like way too light.
Regardless of ability. Regardless of ability.
I wish. Do we have this without the dad? I don't know if we do. Okay. Just thinking. Just thinking. Okay. There you go. Oh. Oh, right. So we got some better stuff here. Except he doesn't really seem to be the majority focused on the shot. Okay. That's going to be him active. Oh, you know what? I mean, if we take this shot. All right, we're just playing around. We got to experiment.
Regardless of ability.
And let's now get to him where he's like, kind of like smiling. Or maybe it's like right when the mom tilts her head or something. There you go. Maybe when she goes from monitor to son. There. That way you can really get that message. Let's see.
Fully in their community. Regardless of ability.
Okay, I gotta slow that down.
Regardless of ability. But for millions.
Yeah. Alright. Starting to feel better.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community. regardless of ability. Regardless of ability.
Yeah, maybe I'll just push that down a little bit more.
Fully in their community. Regardless of ability. But for millions of... Regardless of ability. Regardless of ability. But for...
I don't know if it's just asking for later or if I'm just getting hung up on shit.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community, regardless of ability. But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach. But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach.
Pull back up that page here, sweeping global. That world is still out of reach. Yes, sir. Let's get it back.
Everyone should be able to participate fully in their community, regardless of ability. But for...
You know what? Maybe, you know what would also probably help this shot? This is like a composition thing. Let's just like a little bit more of a punch in. I want that kid's eyes a little bit more towards center frame. There you go. That could be nice. Right? Yeah, let's see.
In their community, regardless of ability. But for millions of ability. But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach. For millions of people with disabilities,
This might be the Zimbabwe's, or no, not Zimbabwe, because this teacher's good. Yeah. Blurch. I think that one's okay. Yeah, I think all that is just her and India. Oh, yes, it's Papua New Guinea. That's one, right? Oh, what do I say after that? What's the line after that?
but for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach. In low-income countries, I
can just move that down.
but for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach. In low-income countries,
I don't want to rush that line.
out of reach. In low-income countries,
I don't know.
80% don't have access to the tools and services they need. It's time to change that.
There you go. Just trying to make sure I hit that right. Mark.
90% don't have access to the tools and services they need. It's time to change that.
All right. There.
90% don't have access to the tools and services they need. It's time to change that. It's time to change that. It's time to change that.
Now, do I want it earlier?
Need. It's time to change that.
Oh, you know what?
Services they need. It's time to change that.
That sounds like it's coming in a little too late.
Access to the tools and services they need. It's time to change that.
All right, and then we can move this over here.
It's time to change that. When someone receives the right support, everything changes. We believe everyone deserves the chance to thrive. Since 1996,
Yeah, all that can be way slowed down, huh? Where we at? We've been recording for, oh, we got one view! Someone viewed us! Holy Toledo! I don't know who tuned in or if you're still there, but hot diggity dog. Thanks for joining. Derp. Where am I now? Nope. Now I'm like looking at emails and shiz. Do. Back to Premiere.
but for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach.
All right. I know what I want. For that world is still out of reach is where I want the Papua New Guinea stuff. Just because... Oh, and you'll be able to see the benefits of once she gets the wheelchair. But, like... Yeah. And then that goes back to that guy. Yeah.
But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach.
Okay, we don't need it to be the crawling down. It could just be like... There we go. So she's... Let's see. Ugh, all that lens distortion. It's like, it's just a lot.
But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach. In low-income countries, 90% don't have access to the tools and services they need. It's time to change that. It's time to change that. When someone receives the right support, everyone should be able to participate fully in their community, regardless of ability. But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach.
Millions of people with disabilities.
But for millions,
Maybe that was an accident. I guess I don't need that. Huh. For millions of people, it's still out of reach. It could be... There's a lot of things. Herm.
everyone should be able to participate fully in their community, regardless of ability. But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach. But for millions of people with disabilities,
Millions of people with disabilities. Millions of people. All right. You know what? You want a millions? That's your millions shot.
of ability. But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach. But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still
fit the frame.
regardless of ability.
Yeah.
But for millions of people with disabilities, that world is still out of reach. In low-income countries,
Cha 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 do. All right, you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna pause down. We've been doing this not too long, only like 50 minutes or so. And I would like to go for a walk. I gotta get out of this apartment here. Or not apartment. I don't have an apartment. Gotta get out of this a spare bedroom to make the goodness happen. And keep on cracking my knuckles and shit. All right. Anyways. How much did I get done anyways with this stream? What did I do? Oh, I got about 24 seconds. Yep, 24 seconds and 6 frames. Let's watch that in action. Now I don't like this shot, but it's important to not noodle forever and to kind of just fill up the space. It's a rough cut, Joe. Doesn't needs to be perfect anyways, you know? You know what it is. Oh, I didn't even show what I was doing when we were watching the edit. Oh. All right. Well, anyways, we'll stop the stream and then stop recording.